making mistakes in Arabic speech and writing. So you have to learn Arabic language in order to speak properly and use the right, most appropriate words. Because the tongue is mu'abbir amma fil qalb. It, it expresses what is in the heart. So if you use the right words in any language, whether it's English or Urdu or Bengali or Punjabi or Pashto or Gujarati, you use the right words, you get the correct message through. You use the wrong words, and the message will be corrupted. So, in any language, literacy is of utmost importance. And Arabic is no different. So, if you want to speak in Arabic, you have to know the Arabic language properly. That is called ilmul adab. Now, where does the word adab come from? Adab literally means respect. And this literal meaning falls into two categories: tab'i and kasbi. Tab'i is that which is wahabi, a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah creates the nature of a person on mahasinul af'al, He does all beautiful actions, and he is naturally beautiful, noble, honorable. And kasmi is where a person trains himself to hold on to the most beautiful akhlaq and adab and etiquettes and manners. He learns, he studies, he stays in the company of good people, and he learns from them. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in one hadith, "Addabani Rabbi fa ahsana ta'dibi wa 'allamani fa ahsana ta'limi." My Rabb trained me, and he trained me well, and he taught me, and he taught me well. So this is the literal meaning of adab. From there, we get the word adab being used for Arabic language and literacy. This is because when you learn the Arabic language and literacy, you have to go through the works of the uh, Qudamai Arab, the earlier Arabs, and you learn from their akhlaq, adab, manners. You read their stories. For example, you read Qasasun Nabiyyin. So it was the stories of the Anbiya, and along with the stories, you learned their akhlaq, adab, and literacy and Arabic as well. You read Surum min Hayati Sahaba. Now, the Arabic language, whilst you were studying those stories, at the same time, you were learning the Arabic language. So, in any language, in English, for example, you will have novels. You will read novels, and while you read those novels, your language, your Arabic, your command on the English language, it becomes better, it improves. So you learned that as well, and you learned the language as well. This is why they connected both, and ilmul adab is used for literacy and reading the Yamul Arab and about the Arabs. This reminds me, one of my friends said to me, Saddam Hussein Marhum, when he was imprisoned, um, his prison guard says that, in his prison, he used to do just two things: either read Quran or have books of Ayyamul Arab and read the books of Ayyamul Arab, the Tarikhul Arab, how the Arabs were, their behavior, their akhlaq, their bravery, their valor. So he used to have those kitabs. Now he had studied these, that's why he was very eloquent and fluent in Arabic language. When he used to give speech, he would shake the whole room, whole parliament. So you have to read that in order to get that literacy in you. Now, this is the definition of ilmul adab and its literal meaning and its istilahi meaning. What is the istilahi meaning which we said in the beginning? علم الأدب علم يحترز به عن جميع أنواع الخطأ في كلام العربي لفظا وكتابة. You can avoid mistakes by learning Arabic adab in speech and in writing. Now, what is the mawzu of ilmul adab? There is no mawzu means subject. Like you read in Nahw that mawzu huwa al-kalimatu wal-kalam. So mawzu of ilmul Nahw is al-kalima wal-kalam. Mawzu of ilmul hadith is al-riwayat wal-marwiyat. Mawzu of ilmul tafsir is al-Quranul Kareem. So what is the mawzu of ilmul adab? There is no mawzu from which we can look into. However, the maqsid and the gharaz is to be fluent in Arabic language, whether in nazm or in nathr, and to understand the way Arabs used to speak, asalibul Arab and manahijul Arab, their usloob, their manner of speech, and the way they conversed with one another. You want to understand that and learn that. For that, you have to understand and learn the classical Arabic. So when you learn the classical Arabic, that's when you will learn how the Arabs used to behave and how they used to speak among themselves. And then for that, you will have to perhaps memorize some ash'ar and poetry of the Arabs. You will have to learn their akhbar and qisas. And they say that arkanul adab arba'atun. There are four main pillars of the Arabic language where you can study the Arabic language from. Number one, Adabul Katib of Ibn Qutayba. Ibn Qutayba Dinuri wrote a nice book called Adabul Katib. Number two, Al Mubarrad, Al Kamil Lil Mubarrad. Al Kamil is a book which has Ayyamul Arab, and you can learn Arabic literacy from there. And number three, Al Bayan wa Tibyan by Jahiz Mu'tazili. And number four, Al Nawadir for Abu Ali Al Qali Al Baghdadi. There are others who wrote books on Ilmul Adab as well, but these four are thought to be the main ones. The fourth one is Al Nawadir by Abu Ali Al Qali Al Baghdadi. Al Nawadir. Then afterwards, as time moved on, people came in the 3rd century, 4th century, 5th century, and then you have the Dawaween of Ash'ar, Diwan-e Himasa, Diwan-e Mutanabbi, Maqamatul Hariri, Maqamatu Badi'i Zaman, and all these books. And now, in our curriculum of Darse Nizami, we teach Maqamat. And also in Darul Uloom we studied Sabah Muallaqa with Hazrat, and we also read Mukhtaratum min Adabil Arab by Maulana Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi Rahmatullah alayhi. It has two parts, part 1 and part 2. And Hazrat Maulana Ali Mian Sahab, in order to teach the students Arabic language, he brought various maqalat and speeches and works from here and there. He gathered them. Mukhtarat is a very nice book. If we get time, we'll teach you that as well. Now you've understood the definition of Ilmul Adab, the mawzu of Ilmul Adab, the gharzo, ghayat, and maqsad and motive of studying Ilmul Adab. Do you understand all three? We move on to Sharaful Adab, Manafi' of Ilmul Adab. First of all, Ilmul Adab we are talking about is Adab of Arabic language. Classical Arabic. And classical Arabic has been praised in Quran, Hadith, Athar Sahaba. Quran Sharif said, Lisanul ladhi yulhiduna ilayhi a'jamiyyun wa hadha lisanun arabiyyun mubin. Allah Pak classed Arabi as mubin. Mubin is from abana yubinu ibanatan, which means to express clearly, to speak clearly. Now, Arabic Zaban is self-explanatory, and it also helps a person in speaking clearly, eloquently, and proving the point to the best of one's ability. Allah also said, Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qilun. Qur'anan Arabiyyan. In another place, Allah said, Qur'anan Arabiyyan ghayra zi iwajin, la'allahum yattaqun. Quran of Arabic in which there is no crookedness. In Arabic Zaban, there is no ant patch, no crookedness, no here and there wandering around. And then you get lots of places where Allah says that Quran is in Arabic language, and Arabic is very beautiful language, very clear language. And Arabic is very versatile. Hazrat Maulana Athar Sahab, in his book on Maqamaat, writes that Arabic was the language of Hazrat Adam ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wassalam. Hence, it is the oldest language. When Adam alayhi salam was in Jannat, he used to speak with the Malaika in Arabic language. However, when he made the mistake and he was sent down to the earth, Allah took away the Arabic language from him and he used to speak with the Malaika in Surya. Sorry, he came down to the earth and he used to speak in a Suryani language. When Allah accepted his tawbah, Allah gave him back the Arabic language. So his children used to speak in Arabic. But then, as humanity moved on, many languages appeared: Suryani, Ibrani, Hebrew, and other languages as people moved on. Hazrat Ibrahim ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salam is Abul Anbiya, and his son Ismail alayhi salam is Abul Arab. And Ismail alayhi salam's children divided into Al Arabul Ariba and Al Arabul Musta'riba. Al Arabul Ariba, the pure Arabs. Al Musta'riba, who used to live in and around other areas, but they were connected to the Arabs. So the Arabic language goes back to Hazrat Ismail ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salam. And Arabs used to speak in that classical Arabic language. And it is most versatile for a variety of reasons. Number one, it has the largest vocabulary among all languages. English language has 500,000 words, but Arabic language has 3 times that. 1.5 million words in Arabic language in the dictionaries. Secondly, Arabic language has ishtiqaq, which you read in sarf, masdar, and then from there mazi, muzare, amr, nahi, isme ala, isme zarf, isme tafzil, sifat mushabbaha. So from one word, nasrun, darbun, you can take nasara, yansuru, nasir, unsur, la tansur, mansur, mansar, minsar, ansar. So all these words from one word. Now this ishtiqaq is not found in English language. This is why Arabic language can be classed as a language of all eras, all times, all seasons. When they created radio, the Arabic word for radio was from adha'a yudhi'u idha'atan. Adha'a yudhi'u idha'atan means to spread. From there, the word ismi ala comes midhya'un. Midhya'un is ismi ala, which means a tool of spreading something. So radio was called midhya'un in classical Arabic. But in the mixed Arabic, वो जो क्या कहते हैं बिगड़ी हुई अरबिक, खराब अरबिक, where they mess things up, they called it radio. Television, they called it television. It's like when we were in Makkah, some of our children, asked the receptionist, they had a balloon in their hand. What do you call balloon in Arabic language? He said balloon. So balloon में क्या फर्क हुआ? तो उसके लिए कोई और word होना चाहिए ना. तो in Arabic you can have words for everything, but आजकल लोग they become lazy, so they just make Arabic into English, English into Arabic. और सबको आगे पीछे कर दिया, कंप्यूटर है और ये जो माउस है और ये सब अपना वो जो इंग्लिश नाम है वही यूज करते हैं. But you can make words in classical Arabic if you want to, because of ismi ala, ismi zarf. All these are alat and tools. You look for the word and you can make the Arabic word for it. So Arabic language is most versatile. And number three, in Arabic, sometimes you get for one word many meanings, and for one meaning you get many words. For example, a lion. For lion, you will get maybe 200 words, different asadun, laythun, and malikul ghaba, and all these types of words. So, and for one thing, many words, and for one word, many meanings. Like you read, in Usul Shasi al Jariya. Jariya means a ship, Jariya means a small girl, Jariya means a slave girl. So one word, Jariya, will have many meanings. So in this way, you can get many words. Also, in Arabic language, when you go through stages, you get different words as well. For example, in English, khajur is called date. In Urdu is called khajur. But in Arabic, when it's in the earlier stages, it's called balhun. When it's green. When it ripens a little bit, it's called busrun. And when it softens up, it's called rutab. And when it turns black, it's called tamar. So as it's passing through the stage, it has different names. But in English, it's all one name. So you might have to add something to it. For dates, you might call fresh dates, or green dates, or colored dates, right? But in Arabic, it already has different names. This is what makes Arabic language beautiful language. And then in Hadith Sharif, Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in one hadith, "Ahibbul Arab li salas, li'anni Arabiyyun, wal Qur'anu Arabiyyun, wa kalamu ahli al-jannati Arabiyyun." Love the Arabs for three reasons. I am an Arab, Quran is Arabic, and the speech of Ahlul Jannah will be Arabic. We all go to Jannah, inshallah, we will be speaking in Arabic language. So learn Arabic from here, so it won't be difficult for you in Jannah, inshallah. You know, Hafiz Hazrat Sheikh Yunus Sahib, Nawwarallahu Marqaduhu, mentioned that in Hazrat Sheikh Zakaria Rahmatullah Ali's Khanqa, there was Hafiz Siddiq Sahib. He used to do lots of zikr. After Fajr, Hazrat would have zikr majlis. Zakirin would finish their zikr and go and have a cup of tea and musafa with Hazrat and leave. But Hafiz Ji would be in that corner, he would be Allah, 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 until everybody's gone. And then when he finishes, a cup of tea is brought with some papa. Hafiz Ji would drink that tea. And then he would go to Hazrat Sheikh's bookshop, and he would make parcels and organize, clean everything. But even during that time, he would be doing Allah, 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 Allah. When he's making parcel, he's Allah, 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 Allah with his tasbih in his hand. If someone comes to talk to him, say, "Ji, aapne kya farmaya? Allah, 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 Allah. Aap kya keh rahe the? Allah, 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 Allah." Maulana Abdul Rahim sahab asked him, "Hafiz ji, ye har waqt Allah, Allah karte rehte ho, kitna Allah, Allah karte ho?" Hafiz ji ne kaha, "Batana padega, haan batana padega." And Hafiz ji said, "Alhamdulillah, rozana 1.25 lakh ho jata hai." Every day he's saying Allah, Allah 125,000 times. Hafiz ji died. Hazrat Sheikh Yunus Sahib said that someone saw him in a dream that Hafiz ji is in Jannat, and he is talking to the Malaika in first class Arabic language. अरबी ज़बान में फरिश्तों से बराबर फर्स्ट क्लास बात कर रहे हैं. तो Sheikh Yunus Sahib said, "I felt that this is the barakat of his zikr. That is the abundance of zikr took him to Jannat." And Hanaki Hafiz ji was not an alim, he was only Hafiz Quran. He was an alim, he hadn't learned Nahwu and Sarf and Arabic literacy, but he is speaking in first class Arabic language in Jannat with the Malaika. And this is the barakat of his zikr. So, Huzur said, love the Arabs for three reasons. This riwayat is narrated by Ibn Asakir. Also, another riwayat, Sayyiduna Umar radiyallahu anhu reports that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Man yuhsinu an yatakallam bil arabiyyati, fala yatakallam bil ajamiyyati, fa innahu yurithu an-nifaq." Rawahu as-Silafi min hadith Ibn al-Ala al-Barda'i. Ibn Taymiyyah quoted this. So, what did he say? Whoever can speak Arabic beautifully should not speak non-Arabic because it creates nifaq, meaning hypocrisy. Number three, Umar ibn Yazid said, do you understand the meaning of the hadith? Among the Arabs, if you know how to speak Arabic, then why should you speak English? You are an Arab, my friend. You know, the other day, the Jamaat from Kuwait came and they had this Imam Sahab of a large masjid in Kuwait. So we were having some tea, coffee, and this discussion came about Khutbatul Jumu'ah. And he said we should do Khutbah of Jumu'ah in English. I said, Sheikh, you are Arab. Why are you telling people to do Khutbah of Jumu'ah in English? He said, no, people can understand. I said, if you want to give bayan, you got 6 days. You can do bayan from Saturday to Thursday. But Friday khutbah is a special ibadah. It should be done in Arabic. If people want to understand the khutbah, they should learn Arabic. Why should we change our khutbah, our ibadat? Our ibadat should, I said, can you pray salat in English? All praise is due for Allah, Lord of the universe, the most merciful, the compassionate, master of the day of judgment. You can't do that. So similarly, khutbah is an ibadat. You can't change that. And he was adamant. And I went hard on him. I said, nope, you can't change the way of ibadah. It's impossible. You can't do it. You are an Arab, my friend. Why do you want to change the language of, in Kuwait? All Arabs over there. If somebody doesn't understand, they can learn Arabic. Sahaba went around the whole world. They never changed the language. They give khutbah, always give khutbah in English, in Arabic, wherever they went. They had people who could speak other languages. Salman Farsi was able to speak Persian. Suhaib Rumi was able to speak Roman. But they never changed the language of the khutbah. They all give language, khutbah in Arabic language. How can you change the wala and the way of an ibadah? Huzur said over here, if you can speak Arabic language, don't speak non-Arabic, because non-Arabic language creates nifaq. It makes you munafiq. Inward, you will be someone else. Outward, you will be someone else. That's what's happening. There's so much nifaq in the Arabian lands today. They wear the long jubba and rumal, but there's no iman in the heart. The heart is filled with kufr, denial of Allah, objection on the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they lost their Arabic language, they lost their traditions. So, Huzur said here, من يحسن أن يتكلم بالعربية فلا يتكلم بالعجمية فإنه يورث النفاق. Number three, Sayyiduna Umar radiallahu anhu wrote to Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu saying, أما بعد فتفقهوا في السنة وتفقهوا في العربية. Gain basirat and understanding of Sunnah and gain understanding of Arabic language. Number four, another riwayat Umar radiallahu anhu said, تعلموا العربية فإنها من دينكم. Learn the Arabic language because it is also part of your deen to learn Arabic. Do you understand? Today, many people don't know Arabic language and they become muftis. Like Dr. Zakir Naik. He's not Hafiz of Quran, he's not Alim, he doesn't know Arabic language. And he goes and he gives fatwas and he messes things up, he's misleading people. And you will get many like him who don't know a word of Arabic language, you can't even recite the Quran properly, who have no tajweed, and they become muftis and they're giving out fatwas. So Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu said, تعلم العربية فإنها من دينكم. Learning Arabic is also part of deen. And then another riwayat, Ibn Dinar narrated from Umar radiallahu anhu, لا تعلموا رطانة الأعاجم. Don't learn the tantana of the Ajmis. Ratana means tantana, ten, 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 ten. You know, they try to speak eloquently in other languages. People feel privileged. Oh, I speak French, I speak German, I speak this, I speak Chinese, I speak Japanese, I speak English. I'm very well eloquent with English. But इसमें क्या फखर की चीज़ है? Arabic is the फखर की चीज़. You boast over learning Arabic. Hazrat Umar said, لا تعلموا رطانة الأعاجم. Hazrat Muhammad ibn Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas heard someone speaking in Persian, Farsi. And he said, ما بال المجوسية بعد الحنيفية. What's up with you? You are speaking in the Majusi language after the Hanifi language. Deen, Arabic language is the Hanifi language. Deen Hanif, Ibrahimi language is Abrahamic language. Why are you leaving the Abrahamic Arabic language and going to the Majusi and pagan and Persian, Zoroastrian language? So this is what they said. And also in the earlier days, the khulafa and the muluk, they used to have special teachers who would teach their sons the Arabic language. Abdul Malik said to his sons, تأدبوا فإن كنتم ملوكا برزتم وإن كنتم أوساطا فقتم وإن أعوزكم المعاش عشتم. Others said, من كثر أدبه كثر شرفه وإن كان وضيعا وبعد صيته وإن كان خاملا وساد وإن كان غريبا وكثرت حوائج الناس إليه وإن كان فقيرا. They used to have special teachers, appoint teachers, like Amir Shabi used to teach the sons of Abdul Malik Arabic language. And he had appointed him just to teach his sons the Arabic language. So when they grow up and they go and they give speeches on the mimbar, they can speak eloquently, properly. So Arabic language is beautiful language. Quran said is the language of Quran, language of Ahlul Jannah, language of our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We have to learn the Arabic language. Hazrat Omar said it's part of your deen to learn the Arabic language. And this is why they say, كن ابن من شئت واكتسب أدبا يغنيك محموده عن النسب إن الفتى من يقول ها أنا ذا وليس الفتى من يقول كان أبي. They also said, ليس الجمال بأثواب تزيننا بل الجمال جمال العلم والأدب. ليس اليتيم الذي قد مات والده بل اليتيم يتيم العلم والأدب. Beauty is not by the clothes we wear. Beauty is that of ilm and adab. Yatim is not that whose father died. Yatim is he who is yatim of ilm and adab. So you have to learn the ilm and adab and hasab, and then you will become a proper person. So today's lesson is about ilmul adab, its lughawi meaning, and how it was used for Arabic literacy. And Arabic language itself is beautiful language. Quran, Hadith, Ayyamul Arab, and Sahaba's Aqwal have said that we must learn Arabic language and get deep into the classical Arabic language, learn the beautiful words of the Arabic language. And the best way to learn Arabic language is Quran and Hadith. Quran is the most fasih and eloquent kalam you can find. So if you learn Quran properly, you understand the vocabulary of Quran properly, you'll have a good command on Arabic language. But along with that, to understand Quran, to get to Quran, you have to go through these Arabic works as well, which we mentioned. Maqamatul Hadidi, which we are going to study, is a beautiful compilation of Maqamat of Abu Muhammad al-Qasim ibn Ali al-Hadidi rahmatullahi alayhi. We will cover these maqamat so you can have a good understanding and good command of Arabic language, and you can use these words when need be. You have to have a good vocabulary in your brain, right? So when you want to speak, you can recall those words and use them eloquently. If you don't have that vocabulary, you will not be able to use those words. You will struggle, right? Like, for example, if I don't know English properly, I'll struggle for words, right? In the beginning, when I used to give bayan, I would have to think many, many times for one word. And still sometimes I have to think. But alhamdulillah now, because of continuous, mashq and tamreen and practice, and after teaching Tarjumi Quran in English and Hadith, Asbaq, reading English book, we have a good vocabulary of Arabic language in our minds. So whenever we need to speak, we can recall those words and speak. So similar is the Arabic. You need to have that vocabulary in order to speak properly. You will learn maqamat. You will get lots of collection of words in your mind, and you can use them whenever need be. This is why we will study Maqamatul Hariri, to learn the Arabic language in a broad manner, on another level, away from the Qasasun Nabiyyin and Suwarum min Hayatis Sahaba and whatever other literacy you read. This is on another level. So we will be going through these maqamat, inshallah. We will continue with the lesson maybe tomorrow or Monday, inshallah. Okay. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين.